time to tax like a champ with help from your local pros at H&R Block. Block guarantees 100% accuracy on your tax max refund or your money back. You'll always know the price of your tax prep before you begin. Walk in or make an appointment at 108 South Broadway in Hobart or call Gail Kelly 580-726-8467, 726-8467. See for yourself why it's better with Block. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hnrblock.com/guarantees. Friends, are you satisfied with your current insurance provider? If you're looking to make a change, see Justin Krieger, your AFR, American Farmers and Ranchers agent in Hobart, serving Kiowa and Washita counties. Now, Justin has home and auto insurance and much, much more. He's an agent for Great American Crop Insurance. Sign up for Wheat Multi-Peril Insurance, LRP, Livestock Risk Protection, which has new higher subsidy levels. Justin Krieger would love to be your insurance agent. See Denise or Justin or Wendy. All three of them are at Justin Krieger Insurance, 322 South Washington in Hobart. An agent for 25 years.
Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Kim Eshitai, Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com.
Hey, cattle producers, did you know there's a brand new sheriff in town? A cattle feed sheriff, that is. JB's Feed Service is ready to provide you with custom blended feeds for your cattle. Whether you need creep feed, starter rations, shipping rations, grower, or finishing rations. JB's Feed Service, just east of Hobart on the Ozark Trail, then south on North County Road 2220. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturdays by appointment. JB's Feed Service, 580-682-9300. That's 682-9300. The entire staff at Shamrock Bank in Mountain View congratulates every player on their outstanding season at Mountain View-Gotebo High School. And it ain't over. The Tigers are in the playoffs. Shamrock Bank is proud to be a sponsor on the radio. Whatever your banking need, friends, we're here to help. Savings accounts, loans, CDs, whatever your banking need, come see us. And again, best of luck to the coaches and the players of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Bring home the gold ball. When you need insurance, you need to come see the fine folks at the Teal Insurance Agency in Mountain View. Proud, very proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers in the state playoffs. Now, Coach and his staff and these fine players have been awesome this year. Here's hoping they continue and win it all. What a great season. Listen, if you need insurance, you need the Teal Agency in Mountain View. So proud again to support the fine coaches and student athletes. So go Tigers, win it all. Best of luck from the Teal Agency. Proud Mountain View Tigers supporters.
Welcome back to the scene of the crime as we get set for Championship Saturday night here on 107 The Zone. And are we elsewhere as well?
We're also on KTJS. Yeah, we just left the post game, by the way, from Stillwater. Oklahoma, the Sooners beat Oklahoma State on a 3-pointer in overtime to win by 2. They were down by 1 with 12 seconds left. And they hit a 3 to win that game. So we just left Stillwater. We are now in Bridge Creek.
All right, Debbie Thurman has joined us, and Becky Jenkins has as well. Man, I got to clear the throat, got to clear the pipes. It's been a day already. I've done nothing but yak.
We weren't expecting this.
To be honest, no, we weren't.
Right.
And I don't know that Richard Carney and the Mountain View-Gotebo Lady Tigers were expecting it either. So it's going to be interesting to see how they respond here this evening, taking on a Varnum team that is talented. I talked to Travis Reese earlier today. He said, look, if you're playing on Saturday night of the Area Consolation Championship game, you're ranked in the top 10. Yeah, you're pretty good.
Yeah, exactly. You talked with Richard. I did as well. And there's no reason to ask, is this team any good? He's going to say, well, they're in the area finals. So, yes, they are very good. A lot of critical things, though. You've got to get home. Both teams have drives back home. You've got to get some rest. You get on that bus the next day, and you got to reset and get your mind right. That more mentally, probably than physically. These are youngsters. They can get up and they can play.
Well, Varnum played yesterday at 1, so they had a little bit more recovery time than did Mountain View-Gotebo, and they expended a ton of energy in that overtime loss, 51-49 last night, to Lakeeba Sickles. So I think the first 4 minutes we'll get a great idea of where they are, not necessarily physically, but where they are mentally for this ball game. Because when you're this deep into the season, it's the mental part of it. 26-1. I mean, you played 27 ball games. You lost your first one last night. Taking on a Varnum team, by the way, that comes in ranked number 9. They are 27-4 are the Whippets. They have lost to a common opponent, Lakiba Sickles, beat them earlier this year, 41-32. And they obviously yesterday beat Chattanooga by 6, 42-36. But at this point, I don't know that it does you any good to compare scores.
No, it doesn't. It's going to come down between the ears, and again, you got to go back though. Both teams will try to go back to what made them so successful throughout the season, and try to get that last win to punch their ticket to state.
Early scouting report on Varnum is they are big. They are a team that is big or bigger than Mountain View-Gotebo. The question is, are they able to handle the basketball? Or can they handle the pressure defense? And are they able to run with Mountain View-Gotebo? Richard tells me that who we want to watch for tonight in green will be Haley Mack. Haley Mack is as good as advertised, Richard tells me. Says that she's got a shot as pure as they come. So it'll be interesting to see who he matches up with defensively when we talk about Haley Mack. Will it be Hallie Carney that goes against her, or maybe it'll be the Eastwood girl? It'll be interesting to see. Paisley, one of those youngsters that she struggled last night. I don't think there's any question about that. I'll be interested to see where her focus is this evening. We saw Eastwood a couple of weeks ago in the semifinals over at Mountain View-Gotebo, and she took over a quarter when it comes to the offensive end. Last night, she struggled offensively. They're going to need her input tonight. They
definitely will. Coach Scales had a good game plan last night, and it really worked for about 2.5 quarters very well. Had a nice lead going throughout that game last night. Mountain View-Gotebo had their expected run, actually had a 7-point lead to come back and lose there in overtime last night. So Ellie Willard put on a show for us last night. And we'll look forward to seeing who shines this evening. Anybody you talk to about Ellie Willard, they'll tell you she's an all-stater, no question about it. And she proved that last night. Katie Coakley has checked in. Katie says, let's go Tigers. And indeed, that certainly is the case. Warm afternoon and evening, warm inside this field house. It is filling up. You tell me that you and your better half arrived here at about 20 minutes till 5, and there were already people outside waiting to get in. They don't open the doors till 5:15 here in Bridge Creek, and so, at 20 till 5, they were already getting lined up for this game. I'm surprised I pulled you off a golf course, but I know this is important.
This is not a Saturday to sniff at a golf course. I've been to exciting places like Hydro and Anadarko earlier today. Trish Gray Finning says, go Tigers. No, actually I did. I started my day in, we traveled from Ardmore to Hydro and had a chance to visit one of our families. And a lot of fun. It was a 9-month-old, and I got down on the floor with him, was crawling around, and we had a great time. I got up. He got angry because I was leaving him in the play area. But as I was getting up, there was a loud crack. And the foster mom said, Mr. Barnes, what was that? And I said, oh, don't worry, it was just my knee. At 63, I shouldn't be laying on the floor with babies, but there you go.
Yep.
The giant kid that I am. All right, we're about 4 minutes away from tip-off. We got the starting lineups of the opening tap coming up. It's championship Saturday night, and the only thing left now is to play the basketball game. We'll return to Bridge Creek after this timeout. We are the Fox Radio Network.
Jennifer at Vet Enterprises in Mountain View is plenty proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Bring home the gold ball. We do vet compounding, vet pharmacy, and vet supplies. That's Vet Enterprises, Jennifer Sechrist on Main Street in Mountain View once again. Go Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Win state. We're proud of you. Now open for business. Wald Eye Care. The office of Dr. Jesse James Wald in Hobart. Proud to serve Southwest Oklahoma communities. Now, friends, if you need an eye exam, come see us for all your eye care needs. Popular frames such as Oakley, Ray-Ban, and Michael Kors, and more selection. We accept all major health and vision insurance. Same location, 212 South Main in Hobart. Same phone number, 580-726-3301. That's 726-3301. Call or come by to schedule an appointment. We would would love to take care of your eyes at Wald Eye Care in downtown Hobart. Janie Jackson and Greg Holt, Kiowa County Farm Bureau Insurance Offices in Hobart, Mountain View, and Snyder are plenty proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. We're rooting for you. And friends, remember, when you need insurance, see Greg Holt or Janie Jackson, Kiowa County Farm Bureau Insurance Offices in Hobart, Mountain View, and Snyder. Friends, if you've got a powerful hankering for a brand new Ford, you need to come to Cordell and see Tom or David at Wheeler Ford. Now, if you want a truck, an automobile, or an SUV, get a better deal at Wheeler Ford. That's a promise. Plus, you can count on the finest in service. We want your business, and we will take care of you. That's a promise from all of us at Wheeler Ford in Cordell, Oklahoma.
Want to say hello this evening to Kathy Holmes. She says, let's go, ladies. From the Holmes, Mike McCurley. Let's go, Tigers. Let's win this game and head to state, watching and listening from Edmond, Oklahoma. And then Amy Brown has checked in, and I was ready to give a dissertation and a soliloquy about Amy, about how I've missed her this entire basketball season. Over the last several seasons, had the opportunity to visit with her, sit in the stands, watch games, dissect plays, dissect teams, talk about the Department of Human Services, because we both work for the agency. I was all prepared to do that, tell her how much I missed her, and then I get this behave Barnes from her. What is that all about? Come on, man!
Well,
it makes it sound like something out of Austin Powers. Behave.
Exactly. Interesting.
So if I behave, Amy, it'll be the first time in a long time, and you are still one behind me because you haven't caught up. Fun night here, and, it gets late February, and the weather starts changing. The days stay lighter longer, and you start dreaming about springtime if you're guys like me and gals like Amy. And we've gotten to that point, but we've got a little bit of basketball to go through first. And Sentinel has punched their ticket, Class A boys side. The Granite Panthers, they are in the Class B state tournament. They punched their ticket last night. And also, we were here for Duke as they were victorious in their ball game against Varnum on the boys' side. Now, we've got one team above A and B still alive, right? The Hobart Bearcats, they're playing tonight. Is that correct?
That is correct. Regional championship against the Apache Warriors. Third time they played them, and they'll play them again tonight.
That ball game at Vanoss.
Yep.
And folks will be able to listen to it along the Fox Radio Network after we finish this ball game.
That's right.
All right, very good. All right, we'll take one final timeout. We'll get the starting lineups and have the opening tap. Championship Saturday night, Varnum and Mountain View-Gotebo on Championship Radio, the Fox Radio Network.
It's easy to take our health for granted, but accident and illness can affect anyone, anytime. That's why it's so good to know Elkview General Hospital is standing by right here close to home, 24 hours a day. Elkview has a wonderful staff of professionals, caring people, our neighbors, right there with skills and equipment that are so vital. Elkview General, the hospital that cares for you. And best of all, it's right here at home. Elkview General Hospital in Hobart.
The folks at Campbell's Diesel Service in Mountain View are proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo students. Hey, listen, we are behind you all the way, so play hard, play smart, because like we said, we are so proud of you. Campbell's Diesel Service in Mountain View, a proud Tigers sponsor. Hi everyone, Dave here for Hobart Farm and Garden. If you have livestock, you should be shopping at Hobart Farm and Garden. Here's Rod with more.
That's right, Dave. If you come down there to Hobart Farm and Garden, you can be assured that we've got quality products. We've got competitive prices on them. If you give us a apples-to-apples comparison, we will meet or beat any competitor's prices on our products. And that includes our high-pro feeds, Pelican coolers, Gallagher fencing, Cargill salt, neck-over trailers, 3C creek feeders, Red Brand wire, Sheffield T-posts. Anything you need for the farm and ranch, we've got it, Dave.
Got it at the right price, and friends, you won't find better service. You need to make it a habit to shop soon and often at Hobart Farm and Garden. Friends, are you happy with your current insurance provider? Or maybe you need to check with another agent to see if you're getting the best bang for your buck. See Josh Wald, your Farmers Insurance agent in Hobart. Auto, life, homeowners, and so much more, whatever you need. And Farmers is an established and trusted insurance company. Josh Wald will go the extra mile. He'll find you the best possible deal. The Wald Agency. Josh Wald Insurance, LLC. Phone 726-3077, 901 South Main in Hobart.
Connie Ledford weighing in. She says, go get it, girls. Punch that ticket. Go Tigers. Hey. So wherever you may be watching, we put quote marks around that, and listening to the broadcast, go to the Facebook page and say hello to us. Love to give you a shout out here this evening as we get set for this one. Painting the pictures is always Chad Fox and yours truly. And I got to tell you, I did a couple of games earlier today. They were streaming games that had video, and it's not quite as exciting calling the game as when you get to do all the painting of the pictures.
Yep, that is exactly right. We've done it for a long time. You've done it for a long time, and so it's kind of goes back to what we started out with.
Mountain View-Gotebo, the visitors here this evening. Starting lineup, Rowan Fight will get the start in the backcourt. She'll be joined by Josie Carney. Paisley Eastwood will get the start. Now, talk about Paisley. I look for her to score more here this evening. Micaiah Quitone gets the start. She'll be joined by Hallie Carney. So it'll be Fight, Eastwood, and Quitone, and then Carney squared this evening for Mountain View-Gotebo as they will work on the right end of your listening device here this first half of play. Meantime, the Wildcats of Varnum, the Whippets of Varnum, they are here on the near side, so their fans are below us. Look for Barnes to get them furious before the night is over. You can
I do that on purpose, folks, by the way.
Yeah, you can count on that. Raylan G will get the start for the Whippets. They come in at 27-4. Shicey Harho, she'll be joined by Catherine Morgan, Natalie Beaver, and Haley Mack. So it'll be G, Harho, and Morgan, Beaver, and Mack, the starting five for the Lady Whippets in their home white uniforms. They've got green numerals and green trim. And they just introduced Haley Mack, and again, she is somebody that we will watch very closely. And again, I'm going to be interested to see. I didn't want to pick his brain too much, so I didn't ask Richard who he was going to put on Mack, but we will see here very shortly. Want to duck in real quickly. Travis Reese, I mentioned him a moment ago. He visited with me basically on my drive from where was I earlier today? Hydro?
Yeah,
Hydro to Anadarko.
Yeah.
And he told me, he said, Barnes, he said, I got out of an house last night. The girls' game was already over with, but I rewound it. And I listened to it on the way home, 3.5-hour drive. He said, I knew what the final score was before I started listening, but I was on the edge of my seat the entire time. And that was a marvelous game.
Yep, exciting.
Do we get round number 2 tonight? Let's see. It will be Hallie Carney to jump center for Mountain View-Gotebo. Haley Mack will do the honors for Varnum. They put 8 minutes up on the clock. Final instructions from the officials, and John Haley, who we saw last night for the Varnum boys team, is the girls coach as well. And the tap going to be controlled by Mountain View-Gotebo, and here comes Fight. Rolled across the timeline on the left side. Josie open 3-ball on the way. Around the rim, didn't get it to fall. The rebound going to be taken away by Raylan G. So a set play to begin the ball game, and the only thing that didn't work out is it didn't go in the rim. It didn't go in the basket. So on the offensive end, Varnum, they'll throw the ball away. We see that pressure. We knew that Mountain View-Gotebo was going to give pressure. Shot on the way, doesn't go for Harho. And the rebound cleared off by Hallie. Quickly into the front court, here comes Rowan Fight. But again, both Carneys, and when I talked to both Richard and his lovely wife, Katie, and they both said, we're going to pressure the basketball here tonight. Fight should go to Quitone, right elbow, now to Hallie. Lob inside Josie, push from behind. That's an easy call there. Didn't get that call last night very often.
Exactly what I was thinking about.
But it's happening here.
First half, yep. That first half. Yeah, it kind of snowballed on them there in the first half. It seemed one call, 3, 4, 5, and then, yep.
Inbounds pass goes to Hallie, and boy, she continues to have trouble shooting here at this gymnasium. Misses that one. Varnum wants to run. Good defense there. There's Eastwood poking the basketball away. Varnum had numbers, but a great job by Paisley to get back and knock that one out of bounds. I like, though, the fact that Hallie keeps shooting. She's a shooter. Work your way out of it. Keep throwing it up there. It's going to go in. Inbounds pass going to get tipped by Carney. Hallie tries to save it and does. Eastwood will pick it up. She wants to run. Paisley down the far sideline. Dribble, drive, stopping, popping. Comes up short. May have double dribbled. Could have been a foul. Richard wanted the foul. The coach for Varnum wanted the double dribble. Now we're going to get a steal. Paisley again. Eastwood dribble, drive, right side. Stopping, popping, glass, and got it. Paisley, Eastwood. First 2 of the ball game. Janet Hawkins-George says, Tigers, you got this, girls. And boy, look at that defense. Chad, it is ferocious early on for the Lady Tigers.
Yep, they're playing very well here to start this one.
Minute and a half gone by. They lead 2-0. I think the big thing is to be able to maintain it. 3-ball, left side goes in. Catherine Morgan knocking it down. So Morgan has given her club a 1-point lead, 3-2, 6:15 left in the first quarter of play. Hallie in the front court. She'll come here on the near side. Fight wants the three. Got it! Rowan Fight!
She is special on the perimeter.
Oh, I love this kid. 5-2 now. Mountain View-Gotebo on top. Morgan gives up the dribble, lost the basketball. Fight came away with it. She wants to run. Maybe got away with a carry. She'll slow it down now. Lets traffic clear and goes to Quitone. Quitone hands it off to Hallie. In the corner, Paisley Eastwood. Now Fight. Yeah, she had the baseline move. Hallie cuts to the glass, gets the pass, rolls it on the rim and scores. Keep shooting it, Hallie. Keep shooting it, baby. 7-3, Mountain View-Gotebo on top. 5:30 left in the first. Jump shot, boy, I tell you what.
You just knew it was going to happen, right?
Haley Mack, as smooth as Richard had promised. 7-5, Mountain View-Gotebo by 2. We're in the first quarter of play. Fight thought about the three, but instead they'll reverse it to Quitone. Good patience this time by the Lady Tigers. How about that move there? And Quitone knocks it down. Oh, my. Micaiah, the ball fake, and then put up the shot. 9-5. Thank you, Dolly Parton. I'm a damn good-looking man. 3 ball on the way. My goodness. Haley Mack is all that and a bag of chips.
We're just getting revved up.
Oh, yeah. 9-8. 4:45 left in the first. Back and forth they go in the early going. Skip pass, Hallie inside. Shot doesn't go that time. Didn't have a good angle as she got it too far underneath the basket. Now the Whippets want to run. Dribble, drive, shot blocked by Eastwood. Paisley with a foul, though.
Yeah, late getting back, Michael. Maybe those legs. Maybe something to watch.
Good point. First on Eastwood. And team foul number 1 called on Mountain View-Gotebo. So to the line to shoot a couple, Raylan Gee. She gets 2. Becky Jenkins loves the play of Rowan Fight, and so do I. First free throw, good. Gee will get 1 more. 9-9, 4:32 in the first. It gets quiet for a minute. Second one off the rim, doesn't go, and Fight with a rebound. Checking in, Don Pennington. Folks, check in with us. Let us know where you're listening and watching from. Want to hear from you this evening. This is fun stuff. Josie wants a 3. Got it! Josie Carney!
Good start.
Second 3 of the ball game for this group from Mountain View-Gotebo. They lead 12-9 at the 4-minute mark of quarter number 1. Going to go back inside to the star player. Now she'll kick it right side. 3. Harho goes.
24 points in 4 minutes. Here
You gotta love it. Hey, what you can do, I'll equal you. 12-12, 3:50 left in the first. This is not for the faint of heart. Hallie put it up, couldn't get it to go. Got fouled, will go to the line to shoot 2. And I love the fact that they are pounding the ball inside to Carney. Check the whistle here. It'll be the second of the night on the Lady Whippets. And the first of the evening on Catherine Morgan. So Hallie to the line. First one, Carney. An inauspicious beginning. Free throw shooting doomed Mountain View-Gotebo last night. Missed some crucial free throws. Second one on the way. Hallie got that one to go. Carney with 3, and it's a 13-12 lead for Mountain View-Gotebo. Boy, Varnum pushes the ball. 3 ball, top of the arc. Morgan off the front of the iron, doesn't get it to go. And the ball collected by Rowan, and then she got fouled. Grabbed on the arm by Raylan Gee. That'll be her first. And team foul number 3 called on Varnum here in quarter number 1. Substitution now. Mabry Hooper will check in. And setting down will be Paisley Eastwood. And I called for it last night. I want to do the same thing again tonight. Hooper can shoot the ball extremely well. She has got to take her shot from outside.
Yes, she does. She does. A little bit hesitant last night. Oh.
Fight for 3. That won't go. Blocking out and getting the rebound is Varnum. And now they've got a 3-on-none fast break. Cherry picking, laying it up and in will be Haley Mack. Mack was 7.
Yep, caught the defense flat-footed all the way at the other end of the court.
Varnum by 1. There's Hooper for 3. Doesn't get it to go. The long rebound. I still like the shot.
Yep.
Long rebound for G. 3 minutes left here in the first. 14-13. Varnum by 1. They work left end of your listening device. And a foul called. Well, they called it on Mountain View-Gotebo. Going to go against Micaiah Quitone. That'll be her first. And number 2 on the Lady Tigers, and a timeout taken by Richard Carney. 2:53 in the first, 14-13. Varnum by 1. Championship Saturday night. Championship Radio.
Friends, it's time to tax like a champ with help from your local pros at H&R Block. Block guarantees 100% accuracy on your tax max refund or your money back. You'll always know the price of your tax prep before you begin. Walk in or make an appointment at 108 South Broadway in Hobart, or call Gail Kelly 580-726-8467, 726-8467. See for yourself why it's better with Block. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hnrblock.com/guarantees.
2:53 left in the first. Richard took a timeout, I think, to settle his club down a little bit and remind him to get back on the defensive end. They've been beaten down the floor a couple of times.
Yeah, that's exactly right. They're worried about trying to get steals down here instead of defending the goal at the other end.
Karen Coakley wants us to know that she is watching. Karen, good evening to you. Good to have you alongside.
Oh, Miss Coakley.
14-13 ball game. 2:50 left to the first quarter of play. Varnum with the ball and that 1-point lead. 3 ball dialed up right side. Harho, no. Rebound put back and a foul. Hallie Carney. Carney got there late and shoved Natalie Beaver to the floor. Foul on Hallie, her first. And 3 now on Mountain View-Gotebo in the first quarter of play. So Beaver to the line to shoot a couple. Her club line 1. First one on the way. Beaver got it. Natalie will get one more. Austin Simmons. Oh, we love it. He's got a secret location. He says he's listening from somewhere in West Texas. Second one for Beaver, good. First 2 of the ball game for Natalie. 3-point lead for the Whippets. That's their biggest of the evening. 16-13 comes at the 2:35 mark of quarter number 1.
He's either in the old patch or he's tending cattle. That's the only thing out there.
Tumble and tumbleweeds.
Yeah, that's right.
Hallie to Josie here on the near side. Hit a 3 a moment ago from there, so they'll come out and guard her. Quitone now going to reset between the 2 circles. Well, she's got to clear out on the near side. Kicks it to Hooper. Hooper over the top to Hallie. Hallie looked back inside to Hooper. Wasn't there. Comes instead to Quitone here on the near side. She'll dribble, drive, throw one up, get fouled, and go to the line to shoot 2.
Got bailed out.
Yep.
Yeah, going to have to drive and hit some creases.
Yep.
And get into that zone.
Natalie Beaver picks up the first one. That'll be her first, and 4 now on Varnum in the first. So to the line to shoot 2 will be Micaiah Quitone. First one on the way for Micaiah. Good. She'll get one more. Substitution now. Hallie will set down, and Paisley Eastwood will come back in for the Lady Tigers. 16-14, they trail by a pair. Second one, that one's too strong. On the rebound, picked up by Hooper. She'll throw it up, not get it to go. Battle for the rebound. We'll get a jump ball, and the arrow going to point the way of Varnum. So again, free throw shooting somewhat suspect early on for the Lady Tigers. Just 2 of 4 at the 2-minute mark of quarter number 1. And again, Varnum throwing over the top. That's a travel, yep. Shicey Harho caught the ball and was just kind of off balance. Carla Worley has checked in. She says, go Lady Tigers. 16-14, minute 50 left in the first quarter of play. Josie thought about the 3. She'll come to fight. Rowan draws the double team. Goes back to Josie. Goes inside. Bump, bang, shot. Wow. Glass got it.
Good no call. Because there was contact, but the defender was there.
Josie Carney knocking it down. Roberta Martin-Howell says, go Tigers. There's a steal. Fight, can't find it. Now does. Rowan, dribble, drive. Lets the defense go by. Off the glass. Got it. Back-to-back buckets now for Mountain View-Gotebo.
Are very good.
Yep.
Quitone and Fight.
18-16. Mountain View-Gotebo back up by a pair. And again, pressure defense by the Lady Tigers. And here we come up with another turnover. And the ball going to be taken away by Eastwood. Paisley, dribble, drive, puts it up and goes. Boy, how about that shot? Paisley Eastwood forcing that one home, and a timeout taken by Varnum. It's a 6-0 run for Mountain View-Gotebo. They lead 20-16 on championship Saturday night.
Friends, are you satisfied with your current insurance provider? If you're looking to make a change, see Justin Krieger, your AFR, American Farmers and Ranchers agent in Hobart, serving Kiowa and Washita counties. Now, Justin has home and auto insurance and much, much more. He's an agent for Great American Crop Insurance. Sign up for Wheat Multi-Peril Insurance, LRP, Livestock Risk Protection, which has new higher subsidy levels. Justin Krieger would love to be your insurance agent. See Denise or Justin or Wendy. All three of them are at Justin Krieger Insurance, 322 South Washington in Hobart, an agent for 25 years.
Big crowd down below us from Varnum, but you look across the way. Is anybody left at Mountain View-Gotebo tonight?
No, there's not. There's not, except alumnus Travis Reese. He's a Gotebo Hornet.
Amanda Hurd. Let's go, ladies. I think I said Roberta Martin Howell has checked in Carla Worley as well. Ball knocked out of bounds across the way. And good job there by Quitone to knock it out of bounds.
I just love that effort. I mean, it's
Yeah.
just...
Yep.
You don't necessarily have to get the basketball, get your fingertip on it, make the pass, change directions.
Inbounds pass caught by Harho. Shicey going to come back outside to Haley Mack. Mack hadn't touched in a while. She'll dribble, come on the near side. Had the ball knocked out of her hands, now a late whistle. Right in front of Richard, yeah.
Called for a Carney kneel over with both hands on his knees. And if you've seen Coach Carney, Coach, that is him being upset.
Hallie back into the ball game. Quitone will sit down. That was her second foul. 44.8 left in the first quarter of play. And inbounding the ball will be Natalie Beaver. Beaver finally gets it in ahead of that 5-second count. She'll get it to Morgan. Morgan hounded big time. Boy, I tell you, Hooper playing tough basketball. Deep three on the way here from Mack, and she got it. Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's 24, 25 feet.
And she made it look easy.
Yep.
Cuts it to a 1-point lead for Mountain View-Gotebo, 20-19. Richard says let's hold for one. Hooper has the ball as she comes across the timeline. Down at 20 seconds left in this first period of play. Varnum going to stay back inside the arc and allow clock to run here. Hooper going to give the ball up now to Rowan Fight. Fight checks the clock inside 10. Down to 5. Rowan Fight looking for a screen. Got to get a shot off in a hurry. Rowan Fight way outside. 3 ball on the way. Off the mark as time expires. Eastwood putback was too late. We played one. 20-19. Mountain View-Gotebo on top by 1. Period number 2 on the way on Championship Radio.
Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Kim Eshitai, Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com.
Hey, cattle producers, did you know there's a brand new sheriff in town? A cattle feed sheriff, that is. JB's Feed Service is ready to provide you with custom blended feeds for your cattle, whether you need creep feed, starter rations, shipping rations, grower, or finishing rations. JB's Feed Service, just east of Hobart on the Ozark Trail, then south on North County Road 2220. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturdays by appointment. JB's Feed Service, 580-682-9300. That's 682-9300.
Mountain View-Gotebo with the ball to begin the second period of play. Josie Carney down below us on the right side. She won't take the shot. Goes to Eastwood. Now Hooper. Back to Josie. Hallie out there along with Rowan Fight, who gets it on the left wing. She'll come diagonal. Josie. Open 3. In and around the rim. Didn't get it to go. Rebound loose on the floor and out of bounds with it for Varnum was Natalie Beaver. Grady Heller says, yeah. So Mountain View-Gotebo will inbound underneath their own window. Oh, that's a lazy pass going to be taken away. Varnum on the run. Chasing from behind. How about Hooper? Knocking that one out of bounds.
Just relentless. If you have the basketball in your hand, you got 2, sometimes 3 ladies coming straight at you.
Kind of like that song, Wave After Wave.
Yep.
20-19, 7:30 left in the first half of play. Mountain View-Gotebo on top by 1. Varnum with the ball, left end of your listening device in their home white uniforms with the green numerals and green trim. Well, a lot of bodies all together. Shot from 15 doesn't go. Rebound put back off the window. That won't fall. And Haley Mack thought she got fouled. Baseball pass, cherry picking. Eastwood let the defense go by and then shot it too hard. And a foul. Frustration there on Eastwood. Paisley has picked up her second. And number 1 on Mountain View-Gotebo here in period at number 2.
I was kind of impressed by that throw. That was on a rope.
Yeah.
The length of the court.
That was the third baseman rifling one over to first and getting the runner by a step.
Yeah.
But it didn't result in points. And so getting it back with a minute gone by here in the second is Varnum. 3 ball on the way. Good. Raylan Gee. She's got 4, and her club leads by 2, 22-20.
Game of runs.
Yep, it will be. 6:40 left here in the first half of play. Paisley Eastwood to Hallie. Looks for a cutter on the baseline. Nobody there. Fight will come get it out top. Rowan back to Hallie. Got to clear out here on the near side. She'll go to Eastwood. Paisley puts it on the floor. Double team. Had it stripped away. She turned right into the double team. Ball tipped at the timeline. And how about that play by Hallie Carney? Carney now to Rowan Fight. Fight, dribble, drive, stopping, popping, glass, and got it.
Love watching her play.
Yep, she's good. 22 all. We play on here in quarter number 2. 2 minutes have gone by. And double team there near steal. Boy, I tell you what, they're just, as you said a moment ago, relentless. Tough shot there and it falls. Wow. Well, not only is Haley Mack smooth, she's physical as well.
Yeah, every time she catches the ball, they're going to double team her. The double team was late getting over there to her. She already scooped under and made the basket and drew the contact.
Well, the foul was on Eastwood. That'll be her third. She's going to have to sit for the rest of the period. Free throw around the rim won't go. And the loose basketball picked up by Mountain View-Gotebo. 12 already for Haley Mack. Here's Hooper on the near side. Shot around the rim. Didn't get it to go down. Nobody in a red shirt around the rebound. And Varnum, the chance to extend their lead. It's 24-22. Welcome into the broadcast booth, the talented Kim Barker. Kim, good evening, kiddo. Hope all is well with you. 5:20 left here in the second period of play. Shot again by Mack. That one won't fall. And the rebound going to be collected by Mountain View-Gotebo. Good job by Hallie to go get it. And here comes Fight on the dribble. Rowan to the free throw line on the opposite end. Little bump, little bang, no call. Stops, fires 3 all the way. Got it. Oh, yeah.
Sequence by Fight.
Oh, yeah.
She just feels so good when the ball is in her hand.
She does.
And whenever that step back and nailed a 3. Big shot.
Yeah, it's just natural. I mean, she's a smooth operator. Thank you, Sade. 25-24. Mountain View-Gotebo on top by 1. 4:45 left in the first half of play. Again, you went. Oh, look at that. That ball, unforced error. Ball just simply thrown out of bounds by Raylan Gee. How about that?
That'll work.
They finally get Eastwood out of there. Remember, she got her third foul a moment ago and was out there playing with those 3 fouls. Paisley going to be replaced in the lineup by Teal Hooper. Substitution first of the night for the Lady Whippets. Off the bench, Ashlyn White will make her first appearance. Rowan Fight brings the ball across the timeline. She'll go to Hooper. That's Teal. On the baseline, Josie bobbled it, got it back. That's strong hands right there. Teal open for 3, won't take it. She'll come to Fight, looks for a screen from Hallie. Tries to work off the dribble now. Open near side, Teal. Hooper on the way with 3. Front of the iron doesn't go. Josie had the rebound, but lost it. And Varnum will come away with a loose basketball. 25-24. 4:10 left in the first half of play. Open for 3 momentarily was White. She won't take the shot. Little give and go to White inside. Is that a travel? No, it wasn't apparently, because White threw it up with the left hand and scores. Ashlyn White makes it 26-25. Whippets by 1 into the front court. Josie with the basketball. She'll wrap it around here to Rowan. Fight, who has been on fire, comes to Hooper. Hooper looks inside. Good catch by Josie. She'll challenge the defense. Go to Hallie. Hallie inside off the glass. Tap the bucket. And the foul. And a 3-point opportunity for Hallie Carney.
Boy, it's nice to have daughters that are over 6 feet tall that can play basketball.
Yeah, and if you steal their candy, they're going to smack you upside the head.
That's right.
Shicey Harho picks up the personal. That'll be her first, and number 1 here in the period for Varnum. And another missed free throw. Hallie Carney. 27-26. Mountain View-Gotebo on top by 1. White looks inside. Nothing there. And a reset now out high to Morgan. Morgan at the free throw line. Boy, she looks like a fish out of water. I'm gonna pressure her every time. Hallie Mack now going to get grabbed on the arm. Foul called on Mabry Hooper. That'll be the first on Mabry. And team foul number 3 on Mountain View-Gotebo here in the second. 27-26, 3:14 left in the half. Out high with the ball, Haley Mack. Haley, she'll shoot it from anywhere. Got a dozen in the ball game already. 12 of her team's 26, in fact. There's a 3 ball for White on the way. Got it. My goodness, Ashlyn White.
Off the bench.
Yep. Heat check. She's got 5. Whippets by 2. 29-27. 2:50 left in the first half of play. Into the front court. Here comes Mabry Hooper. Hooper over the top to Rowan. Fakes the 3. Now readjusts. Fires and got it.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, she is on fire.
30-29. I tell you what, you talk about a pair of teams that are standing toe-to-toe and absolutely throwing haymakers at one another. This is good stuff. Dribble, drive,
shot.
glass, and Haley Mack shoots it over Hallie Carney. And that's no easy feat. 31-30. Kids, if you like high school basketball, you're loving this thing. This is unbelievable. Oh, Hooper, late pass to Teal, and it goes out of bounds. Richard wanted to push there and probably should have gotten one. I like the idea there by Mabry Hooper. The pass, though, a little bit too salty, as it were. So the Whippets will get it back, up by 1. Dribble, drive, penetration, a collision. Bodies on the floor, no call. 3 ball, top of the arc on the way. This one does not go in for Haley Mack, and it goes out of bounds. And Mountain View-Gotebo will get it back. Stops the clock with 1:51 left in the half. I'm going to have to towel off after this. It's unbelievable. What a way to finish my day,
That's right.
Child worker visit, 3 ball games, and a dandy for the third and final one. Give, go, glass, and 2 more for Hallie Carney.
Michael, they really could do that. If they'll let Hallie cut through the lane like that with Josie posted up, that's available.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've run it a couple of times to success, missed a couple of shots, but lead 32-31. They've decided to go out and cover White. Boy, fight all over her. Minute 10 left here in the first half of play. White, jumper, way too strong. Rebound, Hallie. She'll go to roll and fight. Fight. Oh, yeah, she didn't get away with it. Yeah. Rowan was out in the open floor looking for somebody to give it up to, and there wasn't anybody there. Substitution now for Varnum. Into the ballgame for the first time tonight comes Jenna Lofton. 32-31. Mountain View-Gotebo on top of the 1-minute mark of quarter number 2.
Not only the second game for Mountain View-Gotebo, how about the third game for Varnum?
Yeah.
Right? So we got to watch the legs. Varnum as well.
And both teams are expending a ton of energy. Baseline move here. Shot put up. No good. And the rebound by Hallie.
Thought they could have called a foul there.
Rowan fight. Doesn't have the numbers. She'll throw up a 3. Partially blocked. Hustling to get it, though. Teal Hooper. Great job by Teal. She'll go to Hallie. Hallie fouled as she went inside. And I believe that's going to be called on Natalie Beaver.
Good foul. Only the second team foul on Varnum.
Number 2 on Beaver. And as Chad said, number 2. Courtney Robbins says, let's go MVG. Katie Coakley, go Tigers, and Carla Worley, awesome Tigers. Shot put up here, doesn't fall, and that girl gets it again. Haley Mack. Mack going to bring it herself across the timeline. 20 seconds left in the first half. 32-31, and Mack inexplicably throws the ball away. Again, that pressure defense by this group from Mountain View-Gotebo. They're picking up about 30 feet from the basket, and Whippets really having a hard time with it.
That third day in third game in 3 days. I think it's just catching up here late in the first half with Varnum.
Roxy Lofton has checked into the contest for Varnum. 10 seconds left to the first half of play. Mountain View-Gotebo with the ball. Hooper on the near side, backs behind the arc, and she double dribbled. She was trying to decide if she was going to shoot the three or not, and was trying to set her feet. And now an opportunity for Varnum to score in the final 6 seconds. Here comes Mack. Mack at the buzzer for three, and it won't go. Well, this one is good as advertised. 32 for Mountain View-Gotebo, 31 for the Whippets of Varnum. 16 minutes away from somebody getting their ticket punched and the other team getting disappointed. At the half, 32-31. It's a 1-point lead for Mountain View-Gotebo. Championship Saturday night. Or Championship Radio.
The entire staff at Shamrock Bank in Mountain View congratulates every player on their outstanding season at Mountain View-Gotebo High School. And it ain't over. The Tigers are in the playoffs. Shamrock Bank is proud to be a sponsor on the radio. Whatever your banking need, friends, we're here to help. Savings accounts, loans, CDs, whatever your banking need, come see us. And again, best of luck to the coaches and the players of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Bring home the gold ball. When you need insurance, you need to come see the fine folks at the Teal Insurance Agency in Mountain View. Proud, very proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers in the state playoffs. Now, Coach and his staff and these fine players have been awesome this year. Here's hoping they continue and win it all. What a great season. Listen, if you need insurance, you need the Teal Agency in Mountain View. So proud again to support the fine coaches and student athletes. So go Tigers, win it all. Best of luck from the Teal Agency. Proud Mountain View Tigers supporters. Jennifer at Vet Enterprises in Mountain View is plenty proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Bring home the gold ball. We do vet compounding, vet pharmacy, and vet supplies. That's Vet Enterprises. Jennifer Sechrist on Main Street in Mountain View once again. Go Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Win state. We're proud of you. Now open for business, Wald Eye Care. The office of Dr. Jesse James Wald in Hobart. Proud to serve Southwest Oklahoma communities. Now, friends, if you need an eye exam, come see us for all your eye care needs. Popular frames, such as Oakley, Ray-Ban, and Michael Kors, and more selection. We accept all major health and vision insurance. Same location, 212 South Main in Hobart. Same phone number, 580-726-3301. That's 726-3301. Call or come by to schedule an appointment. We would love to take care of your eyes at Wald Eye Care in downtown Hobart.
Well, the first half living up to its billing. A 1-point ball game. Mountain View-Gotebo on top by a score of 32-31. They led at the end of one, 20-19, and both teams 12 points in that second period of play. And there you go, 32-31 at the intermission. We keep talking about the legs, but it'll be interesting to see as the game goes on who has legs left here on this Saturday night. Denise Worley says we're rooting for you. Travis Reese has checked in. Travis, good to have you alongside tonight, buddy. Appreciate you and appreciate the conversation earlier today. Debbie Thurman says keep fighting Tigers. And Rachel Roberts wants Darcy Lynn Roberts to know about the broadcast. So the numbers shake up like this. No surprise. Mountain View-Gotebo led by Rowan Fight. Fight with 13, including 8 in that second period of play when she knocked down a couple of threes. So 13 for Rowan Fight. 7 in the first half for Hallie Carney. That's a good news opportunity for the Lady Tigers as she really struggled last night offensively. 5 for Josie Carney, 4 for Paisley Eastwood, and 3 for Makia Quitone. From the free throw line, that bugaboo continues. Let's see if they can right the ship in the second half. Mountain View-Gotebo just 2 of 5 from the foul line in the first half of play.
Yeah, that's something it's going to come down to, you feel, some of those big free throws down the stretch. So got to get that correct.
Well, you talk about legs, and a lot of times that's where free throws are made or not made, is if you've got those legs underneath you. By the way, the foul situation for the Lady Tigers, Eastwood has got 3 at the intermission, and Quitone has 2. They both have multiple fouls, the only players with multiple fouls for Mountain View-Gotebo. On the other side of the ledger, Varnum got 14 in the first half from Haley Mack. No surprise there, nearly half of her club's points. 14 for Mack at the intermission. Give 5 to Ashlyn White, who had a 5-0 spurt coming off the bench midway through that second period of play. And then Richard decided to put somebody in her face. Raylan Gee has 4 at the intermission, 3 apiece for Shacey Harho and Catherine Morgan. And Natalie Beaver has got 2 at the intermission. From the foul line in the first half of play, they are 4 of 6, they being the Lady Whippets of Varnum. Foul situation for Coach Hanley's team, he's got Natalie Beaver with 2, the only player with more than 1 foul in the lineup right now for Varnum. So at the intermission, 32 on the board for Mountain View-Gotebo, 31 for Varnum. Second half coming up. We invite you to stick and stay. It's Championship Saturday night from Bridge Creek on Championship Radio.
Jamie Jackson and Greg Holt, Kiowa County Farm Bureau Insurance Offices in Hobart, Mountain View, and Snyder are plenty proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. We're rooting for you. And friends, remember, when you need insurance, see Greg Holt or Jamie Jackson, Kiowa County Farm Bureau Insurance Offices in Hobart, Mountain View, and Snyder. Friends, if you've got a powerful hankering for a brand new Ford, you need to come to Cordell and see Tom or David at Wheeler Ford. Now, if you want a truck, an automobile, or an SUV, get a better deal at Wheeler Ford. That's a promise. Plus, you can count on the finest in service. We want your business, and we will take care of you. That's a promise from all of us at Wheeler Ford in Cordell, Oklahoma.
You know, it's easy to take our health for granted, but accident and illness can affect anyone, anytime. That's why it's so good to know Elkview General Hospital is standing by right here close to home, 24 hours a day. Elkview has a wonderful staff of professionals, caring people, our neighbors, right there with skills and equipment that are so vital. Elkview General, the hospital that cares for you. And best of all, it's right here at home. Elkview General Hospital in Hobart.
The folks at Campbell's Diesel Service in Mountain View are proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo students. Hey, listen, we are behind you all the way, so play hard, play smart, because like we said, we are so proud of you. Campbell's Diesel Service in Mountain View, a proud Tigers sponsor. Hi everyone, Dave here for Hobart Farm and Garden. If you have livestock, you should be shopping at Hobart Farm and Garden. Here's Rod with more.
That's right, Dave. If you come down there to Hobart Farm and Garden, you can be assured that we've got quality products. We've got competitive prices on them. If you give us a apples-to-apples comparison, we will meet or beat any competitor's prices on our products. And that includes our High-Pro feeds, Pelican coolers, Gallagher fencing, Cargill salt, Neckover trailers, 3C Creek feeders, Red Brand wire, Sheffield T-posts. Anything you need for the farm and ranch, we've got it, Dave.
Got it at the right price, and friends, you won't find better service. You need to make it a habit to shop soon and often at Hobart Farm and Garden.
Friends, are you happy with your current insurance provider? Or maybe you need to check with another agent to see if you're getting the best bang for your buck. See Josh Wald, your Farmers Insurance agent in Hobart. Auto, life, homeowners, and so much more, whatever you need. And Farmers is an established and trusted insurance company. Josh Wald will go the extra mile. He'll find you the best possible deal. The Wald Agency. Josh Wald Insurance, LLC. Phone 726-3077, 901 South Main in Hobart.
Friends, it's time to tax like a champ with help from your local pros at H&R Block. Block guarantees 100% accuracy on your tax max refund or your money back. You'll always know the price of your tax prep before you begin. Walk in or make an appointment at 108 South Broadway in Hobart or call Gail Kelly 580-726-8467, 726-8467. See for yourself why it's better with Block. All tax situations are different. Not everyone gets a refund. Limitations apply. See hnrblock.com/guarantees.
So in the first half, I monitored the KTJS Facebook page.
Right.
I've now switched over to the 107 The Zone Facebook page.
What do we got going over there?
Well, we've got Bailey McBride who's checked in. She says, let's go Mountain View-Gotebo. Jenny Fullard Vincent, go Lady Tigers. Betty Perry, go Lady Tigers. Audrey Hines, go ladies. Jay Davis says, woohoo girls, listening in Mountain View. Sandra Perkins Henson is watching. Good game, go Mountain View. Also, we want to say hi to Carolyn Stubbs. She says, go Tigers. Jenny Fullard Vincent, go Paisley. Deborah Welch Clark, go Lady Tigers. Our old buddy Jay Cross, our old buddy Cooney Lucas Lively, and our good friend Roland Horsler all have tuned into the broadcast.
Those are big-time names there.
Yeah,
you kidding me?
Yeah. I mean, the fact that I keep that kind of company, something's got to be wrong.
What?
I don't know.
Do they know you?
Well, I think actually, they're charitable individuals, and I think that's part of their charity work.
It takes a village.
Yeah. Well, for me it does. That's for sure. Hey, also want to say hello to there to go, Landell Hoyle. Landell is listening in Pittstown, Pennsylvania.
Cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So go Tigers. He certainly gets the long distance award right now from Casey Kasem in American South 40 here on 107 The Zone. Jay Tracy, go Lady Tigers. You got this. So.
It's nut cutting time, Barnes. It is down to third and fourth. Hey, We live in an agriculture community. We know what we're talking about.
Yes, and instinctively I covered up when you said that. 32-31 at the half. That's Fox with an F, by the way. Cards and letters to Chad Fox.
There you go.
Owner, general manager, head bottle washer.
Yeah, they can try to fire me, but
and color commentator extraordinaire.
That I'm not. But Barnes, he's got to have someone to plug this stuff up. He starts getting a headache.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, yeah, you'll remember last year I had to have 2 7th graders get me on the air several times for Mangum broadcast.
Yeah, we got to do that. We got to find some youngsters that can at least set it up.
I tell you what, I do have a couple of good kids, and one of them is Aiden Hale from the Mangum area, and that's a name that folks know, Sam's son, and he helps me with the Ardmore broadcast. And when we got done with Ardmore this afternoon, he said, I'm going to go to Medill and do ball games. That's like a 3-hour drive. Wow. He just sent me a text. He's there.
You're ready to go.
Yeah. And so is Varnum. They've got the ball to begin the third period of play. They work on the right end of your listening device in their home white uniforms with green numerals and green trim. And it's Haley Mack handling the ball out high, trying to get some space for Mack as they run a weave. Also out on the floor, Gee, and Gee may have walked. No call, and the ball going to be taken away by Eastwood. Over the top, she'll come to Rowan. Fight, stopping, popping, glass, and couldn't get it to fall. Ball tipped and tapped and knocked out of bounds. And last touch, they said, by Varnum. So it's Kearney squared, Eastwood, Fight, and Quitone out on the floor for Mountain View-Gotebo. They're on the left end of your listening device in their road maroon uniforms, white numerals with white and black trim. Josie, right side behind the arc, won't take the shot. Just underway in the third. Quitone back to Josie. Open three. No. Followed her shot, laid it up, and put it in. Nobody put a body on her.
Yep. Easy lane for the offensive board.
Did someone say fundamentals? So 3-point lead now for Mountain View-Gotebo. 34-31. Minute gone by here in the third. Varnum again running the weave out high. They're trying to find space along the baseline for Mack. Double team there, and Mack will get it on the baseline and score. When you've got a superstar, why not use her?
Yep.
16 now for Haley Mack. 34-33. She cuts it to a 1-point ball game. Quitone in the front court to Hallie. Looks for a cutter inside. Nobody there. Gives it up to Fight. Rowan. She maybe going to get a ball screen here. No, instead we'll just simply reset between the two circles. Thought maybe she would get a ball screen from Hallie up high. Hallie has it now. Had Eastwood underneath the basket. Couldn't get it to Paisley. Reset now to Quitone. Josie fakes the three. Dribble drive. Now goes to Hallie. Kicks left side. Fight on the way for three. And it won't go. And the rebound for Varnum. They want to run, but the ball poked free. And now picked up at the timeline by Harho. And then Harho going to get stripped. A run out. Wide open play in for Quitone. And Makia gets it to go. She's got 5. Makia Quitone makes it 36-33. 5:45 left in the third. Quitone, another steal. Another run out. Stop and pop and glass and got it.
Varnum
and a timeout going to be taken by
Michael.
Varnum. Do what?
Varnum is dead tired.
Yeah, they are absolutely gassed right now. 38-33, 5:41 left in the third. We're back on Championship Radio. The Zone.
Friends, are you satisfied with your current insurance provider? If you're looking to make a change, see Justin Krieger, your AFR, American Farmers and Ranchers agent in Hobart, serving Kiowa and Washita counties. Now, Justin has home and auto insurance and much, much more. He's an agent for Great American Crop Insurance. Sign up for Wheat Multi-Peril Insurance, LRP, Livestock Risk Protection, which has new higher subsidy levels. Justin Krieger would love to be your insurance agent. See Denise or Justin or Wendy. All three of them are at Justin Krieger Insurance, 322 South Washington in Hobart, an agent for 25 years.
So you mentioned it as we went to break. Varnum is absolutely gassed.
Yeah, and we're just out of the locker room, folks, but I'm telling you, that third game here, it's really starting to catch up.
Well, and when you are the pursuer and not the prey, it's easy to get tired quickly. Boy, that was a carry there. Getting away with it was Varnum. Ferocious defense by Mountain View-Gotebo. That ball slapped out of bounds. Kind of dangerous there for Quitone. That could have been her third foul, or fourth foul. She got 3. Inbounds pass caught here on the near side for Morgan. Thought about the three and threw it right into the hands of Rowan Fight. Fight going to dribble, drive, go down the length of the floor. Missed the shot. Quitone there for the putback. Got fouled and will go to the line to shoot two. Give credit to Ashlyn White to chase from behind for Varnum.
Exactly. And Quitone, too, to follow the play, follow Fight in case of the miss. But you're seeing it, Michael. 3 or 4 ladies from Varnum just, barely jogging, trying to get down the court to try to defend.
Micaiah, first one good. She has got 5 in the quarter, 8 on the ball game. And I said she had 3 fouls. She only has 2. It's Paisley Eastwood who's got the 3. Second one on the way, good.
It's a good sign.
Yes, it is. It's a great sign. Gary Hooper, you're right. Run him into the ground, and that's what Richard's got to do it right now. Ooh, a bump and a bang out high. No call. That one had whiplash written all over it. Inside, good defense by Josie. Loose ball picked up, goes to White for 3, and she'll bury it. That kid's something else now.
Yeah, they're in this game for a reason.
You know, if she says to you, hey, old man, you want to play a game of horse for 20? Just give her the money and go home.
That's right.
40-36, 4:45 left here in the third. Good catch by Hallie underneath. Goes back out top to Josie. Quitone going to dribble, drive, go inside, score 2 more. How about her taking over the quarter?
Those points from her are big.
Yep.
Because she needs to get in the paint to score. Whenever she does, she's very effective.
She's got 8, and it's 42-36. Mountain View-Gotebo on top by a half a dozen. We play in the third period of play. White, she'll come here on the near side. Morgan, double teamed, lost the ball. Josie got it. White tied her up. Arrow going to point the way of Mountain View-Gotebo. Richard wanted to travel, not going to get it.
He's made that hand signal about 10 times tonight.
Well, you know, he is a part-time cheerleader. Go, team, go.
Exactly.
Eastwood in the front court. Got to be careful here. Double teamed, and White will tie her up. Yeah, step right into it. Timeout going to be taken by Richard. 4:08 left here in the third. His club by 6. 42-36. Come on back. Wait a minute now. Hold on. They did give him the timeout. Come on back here on Championship Radio.
Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes now have 6 locations in southwest Oklahoma to serve you. They're in Hobart, Mountain View, Carnegie, Anadarko, Cordell, and Sentinel. A family serving families. Available anytime you need them. Ask about transferring a policy from another funeral home. They'll take care of everything. And they're proud to support area young people and sponsor ball game broadcasts. Larry and Kim Eshitai, Ray and Martha's Funeral Homes. You can count on them and your time of need. RayandMarthas.com.
So, my longtime friend Robbie Jones checking in, and I got to do my Robbie Jones impersonation. Michael, when you're in high school, you play every day if you need. Just saying. Love you. Robbie, love you too, buddy. Hope everything is going well. I know you're getting ready for the big mowing season. And say hi to Kelly for me. Angie Larson is checked in. Angie listening with her mama. That's a dangerous combination right there. I hope the authorities know about that. There's a 3-ball Rowan Fight, knocking it down. 16 in the ball game for Rowan. And Mountain View-Gotebo on top by 9. That's their biggest of the night.
Varnum is wobbly.
45-36. Down goes Frazier. Getting up and knocking it down, though, from 15 is Kathleen Morgan. Morgan now with 5. Tessa Hogg says, go Tigers, you bet. Good catch by Eastwood. Paisley dribble, drive, backdoor opportunity. She'll go to Hallie, who puts it up and in.
Starting to really wear down Varnum, Michael.
9 now for Kearney. Chaz and Ann Allen are watching. Hello, guys. Good to have you alongside. Ball kicked out of bounds. It went off the foot of... Oh, they called a foul on Josie. Oh, my. That'll be her first. And number 1 called on Mountain View-Gotebo here in the third. A 47-38 ball game. And stepping through the double team, and no call there. White from 15. Off the rim, no. Hallie had the rebound. Knocked out of her hands by White. It was last touched by Kearney.
Varnum's Mac's been quiet, hasn't she?
Yeah.
She has been quiet here in the third quarter. And again, just the look on her face and the body language, some exhaustion setting in.
You see it there on the inbounds play that goes out near the timeline, and Fight. Well, they're going to call her for over and back. You can throw into the back court. I think what happened there is the ball got touched in the front court, and that is the call. Our good buddy Brian Bingham has joined us. Hello, Brian. Good to have you alongside, partner. Sorry that your season came to an end before we could do another one of your contests, but we look forward to you in the future. And give a hug to Easton for me, will you? I know you will. Quitone going to go baseline, double teamed. Now they'll kick it here on the near side to Hallie. Well, Hallie went inside, and now a reset out top. 47-38. Diagonal pass, good catch over the top by Rowan Fight. Good patience here by Mountain View-Gotebo. They lead 47-38. Fight open for three, fakes it, now going to go inside, forces the shot, doesn't get it to go. Quitone with a rebound and a reset to Josie. And again, there's those legs that we're talking about. 50-50 balls are going the way of Mountain View-Gotebo. Josie wants to go baseline, does, forces, no call, and the ball dribbled out of bounds. Oh my. It's just kind of fallen off here in the third quarter for Varnum. You know, sometimes that break at halftime is good for you, but I don't know. It may not have been.
It may not have been. You're exactly right. They look like a different team here in the second half.
Yeah, and we just keep talking about it, but a fresher basketball team is this group from Mountain View-Gotebo. Another jump ball situation. And this time it'll go the way of this group from Varnum. Varnum's not going to go away. I mean, you're going to have to play the full 48 minutes here.
Yeah, exactly.
48 minutes. Boy, my math is great, isn't it? Let's try 32, Barnes.
NBA.
But thanks for asking. Wow, what a clown.
You can call the Thunder, Michael. Come on now.
Well, that'd be fun. I would like it. There's a steal and a run out for Josie. She'll dribble, drive, lost it, tried to save it, and couldn't get it done. Boy, that's one of those where you're wanting to make a statement, and you just get going a little bit too fast.
You're just getting close to a knockout punch.
Yep. Ryan Nightingale says, go Lady Tigers. Carrie Armitage Haywood. Woo! Tigers, let's go. They lead 47-38, minute 35 left. Quitone with a steal. She's had a huge third quarter, but she steps out of bounds. there's Richard with that bent over at the waist look. He's not playing first base anymore for the Dirty Birds softball squad.
Oh, boy.
Absolutely love that man. White fakes the three. She'll go inside, forces, doesn't get it to go. Ball tapped, and Eastwood will come away with it for Mountain View-Gotebo. Varnum trying to turn things up defensively. Eastwood coming across the timeline. She'll go all the way in and put it up with a left hand. That's Quitone instead.
There is blood in the water, Michael Barnes.
10 now for Quitone here in the third, 13 in the ball game. An answer on the other end for Shicey Harho.
Yeah, Varnum wanted an and one, too.
Harho with 5, 49-40. 9-point lead, 50 seconds left in the third. See if Mountain View-Gotebo holds for one. Boy, if you're Richard, you really don't want the period to come to an end. Josie for three. Got it! Oh! Doctor! Kearney with 10. 52-40 the lead, a dozen. Biggest of the night now for Mountain View-Gotebo. And, boy, look at that physical play down low. And Josie going to get called for a foul. That'll be her second. I'm okay with that foul. Just her second on the Lady Tigers in the third. And some woofing going on from the fans on both sides. Inbounds pass, Mack. She'll put one up from 10 and score. She's been pretty quiet here in the second half. Just her 4th point in the second half. She's got 18 on the ball game. Matthew Bunner says, let's go Lady Tigers. 15 seconds left in the third, 52-42. Mountain View-Gotebo trying to take a double-digit lead into the fourth. Quitone, dribble, drive, glass. 2 more! Micaiah Quitone! It has been her third quarter. Welcome to the ball game. We go to the fourth. 54. Mountain View-Gotebo, 40. 42. Varnum, 8 minutes away from the state tournament on Championship Radio.
Hey, cattle producers, did you know there's a brand new sheriff in town? A cattle feed sheriff, that is. JB's Feed Service is ready to provide you with custom blended feeds for your cattle, whether you need creep feed, starter rations, shipping rations, grower, or finishing rations. JB's Feed Service, just east of Hobart on the Ozark Trail, then south on North County Road 2220. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 to 5, Saturdays by appointment. JB's Feed Service, 580-682-9300. That's 682-9300. The entire staff at Shamrock Bank in Mountain View congratulates every player on their outstanding season at Mountain View-Gotebo High School. And it ain't over. The Tigers are in the playoffs. Shamrock Bank is proud to be a sponsor on the radio. Whatever your banking need, friends, we're here to help. Savings accounts, loans, CDs, whatever your banking need, come see us. And again, best of luck to the coaches and the players of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. Bring home the gold ball.
Cheryl Fairless Setzer, let's go Lady Tigers. Fourth quarter about to get underway. They lead by a dozen, 54-42. Varnum late coming out of the huddle. Mountain View-Gotebo inbounds. Josie to the glass. Shot blocked, foul called. Carney to the line to shoot two. By the way, they doubled up Varnum in the third quarter, outscoring the Whippets 22-11.
That is huge. 22-point quarter for the Mountain View-Gotebo Lady Tigers. That's big time.
Josie to the line. She's got 10. First one for Carney. Oh, it won't go in. If I have putts like that tomorrow, I'm going to throw my putter.
There'll be some cursing.
Oh, yeah. Second one. And that one won't go in. From the free throw line, Lady Tigers now 4 of 9, but they do lead by a dozen, 54-42. Haley Mack leading them in scoring, brings it across the timeline. She's out there with Shicey Harho. Harho going to give it up to Natalie Beaver. Beaver back to Harho. Harho inside to Beaver. Now they'll kick. 3-ball, Harho, no. Rebound, nobody block it out. Putback is there. That's Catherine Morgan with the 2. She's got 7. It's Carney squared along with Paisley Eastwood, Rowan Fight, and Makia Quitone in the lineup for Mountain View-Gotebo. And Quitone is at a huge ball game, especially that third quarter. She's got 15, and 12 came in that period.
Shot.
Eastwood knocking down a pair. Paisley now with 6. And it's 56-44. Minute gone by in the fourth. 6 minutes and change away from the state tournament. Off-balance shot put up by Haley Mack, and Mack is exhausted.
Yeah, she is really tired.
Carney brings it across the timeline. That's Hallie. Hallie going to give it up to Rowan Fight. Fight to Quitone here on the near side. Eastwood. Back up top. Quitone. Bounce pass. She should have taken the shot. Unselfish there. Yeah. Wanted to get it inside, but not a good choice. However, a steal on the other end, and Rowan Fight coming this way. It's 4-on-5. Fight threw it right into the hands of the Whippet. Steal there by Morgan. Catherine dribble drive and threw it right to Hallie Carney, who then got tackled at about the 22-yard line. Foul on Roxy Lofton, going to be her first. And team out number 1 to the fourth quarter. Hold on.
I'm telling you, every girl's got their hands on their hips.
Oh, yeah.
It has been a rough couple days. They played a lot of basketball, a lot of good basketball the last few days.
Cheney, Fulford, Vincent keep it going. They need to for 6 minutes and 10 seconds. If they do, they're punching a ticket to the Class B state tournament next week in Oklahoma City and joining 3 boys squads as well. Going to get a foul there and a little extra for Roxy Lofton on that one. That's her second. And 2 called on Varnum. 56-44, 2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Josie Carney kicks. Hallie. I'm just about ready to say, if you're Richard, you really don't want your kids looking up at the clock. No. You just want them to keep playing basketball. Because as it gets closer to zeros, the nerves will begin to lengthen. Give and go. 15-footer knocked down. Haley Mack reminding us she's all world.
She's going to get hers, isn't
she? 20 in the ball game now for Mack. 20 of her club's 46. 10-point lead now. But again, I don't think you set on this. I think you just keep playing the way you have been.
Just got to be smart with basketball, yeah.
Quitone going to go baseline, cut off, and throw it away.
Cannot
and that's what, yeah, it's exactly what you were talking about. Attack, but be smart. In the front court, here comes Beaver. Natalie Beaver. Behind the arc, she'll leave it for Mack. Mack really digging deep, trying to find some energy here. 3-ball, right side, got it. That's Catherine Morgan. Morgan now with 10. 56-49.
Varnum said, I'm still here.
Yeah, this one not done yet. You've knocked me down, and I've stood up and come throwing punches right back at you. 4:45 left. Quitone, she'll go to Josie. Fakes the 3. Now on the baseline, Eastwood. Paisley, scoop shot, no. Got her own rebound. Puts it up again. That won't fall, but she got fouled and will go to the line to shoot 2. Check the foul. Well, that's going to go against Haley Mack, her second, and 3 now on Varnum. Check that. That's their 4th of the quarter. So at the line, shooting 2, Paisley Eastwood, and Eastwood will knock down the first. 7 in the ball game for Paisley. 57-49. Eastwood second, got it. 4 in the quarter, and 8 on the ball game for Paisley. 58-49, 9-point lead for Mountain View-Gotebo. 4:25 remaining. White here on the near side for the Whippets. She looked inside to Beaver, and that ball got kicked. Yeah, that's a late whistle, but that ball was kicked. And it's a correct call. It'll stop the clock at 4:19. I've got 67 on the Zone Facebook page. I didn't know if you were looking at the KTJS Facebook page.
We are preparing for our second of our doubleheader.
Timeout taken by
120.
All right, wow. Timeout taken by the Lady Whippets, 58-49. Mountain View Gotebo on top. We're back in 60 on Championship Radio.
When you need insurance, you need to come see the fine folks at the Teal Insurance Agency in Mountain View. Proud, very proud of the Mountain View Gotebo Tigers in the state playoffs. Now, Coach and his staff and these fine players have been awesome this year. Here's hoping they continue and win it all. What a great season. Listen, if you need insurance, you need the Teal Agency in Mountain View. So proud again to support the fine coaches and student athletes. So go Tigers, win it all. Best of luck from the Teal Agency, proud Mountain View Tigers supporters. Jennifer at Vet Enterprises in Mountain View is plenty proud of the Mountain View Gotebo Tigers bring home the gold ball. We do vet compounding, vet pharmacy, and vet supplies. That's Vet Enterprises, Jennifer Sechrist on Main Street in Mountain View once again. Go Mountain View Gotebo Tigers. Win state. We're proud of you.
Hey, Jill Travis Nippert, thanks for joining us, kid. Glad to have you alongside Shanna Moore Whitley. Way to play, Lady Tigers. Becky Jenkins, way to go. Josie, Wanda Simmons, way to go, girls. Adam Spotted Horse says Mountain View Gotebo. Not once, not twice, but 3 times a lady. Enjoy Fight Porter. Let's go. Finish strong. So out of the timeout, Varnum to inbound. Taylor Thompson has joined us. The ball free, taken away by Mountain View Gotebo, and then a steal. Fight had her pocket picked. Give credit to Beaver getting down the floor to get that one. Now here's White double dribbling and getting away with it. Wow. I mean, that was painfully obvious. Skip pass over the top, caught by Morgan. Morgan to White. She gets a clear out, goes inside, hook shot goes. Ashlyn White has been impressive off the bench. She's got 10. Chandy Mace Thompson, proud of the Lady Tigers. Be even more proud in the next 3:35 if they can hang on and win this one. Up by 7, 58-51.
They are face guarding Fight now.
Taking her away. Hallie going to go inside. Got it to Eastwood. Now back to Josie. Wants a 3. Give it to her. Give it to her. Give it to her.
Clutch.
A baker's dozen, 13 now for Josie. 10-point lead, 61-51. 3:10 and running into 4th period of play. Mountain View Gotebo trying to punch their ticket. Quitone with another steal. The guy out with a run out. Stopping, popping, got fouled. And it won't count. And that's a good foul by White. Ashlyn picks up her second. Team foul number 5 on Varnum. So to the line to shoot 2. Micaiah Quitone, and she's got 15 in the ball game. 12 of those, as I mentioned, coming in period number 3. Unbelievable frame for her. First one, good. From the foul line tonight, she has made 4 of 5. Here in the fourth, Mountain View-Gotebo 3 of 5. They lead by 11, 3:03 remaining. Second one on the way for the right-hander. Good! It rattled around, not once, but twice, and she got it to go. 63-51 inside of 3 minutes. 2:55 and a running. Quitone tried to come up with another steal. Couldn't get it done, and now it'll be Hallie that'll steal it. Carney down the far sideline, blasted out of bounds by Haley Mack, and that'll be 3 on Mack. 6 now called on Varnum. Couple of free throws now for Hallie Carney, and Hallie has struggled the last 2 days here at Bridge Creek. See if she can't settle her nerves here. Just 1 of 3, and now 2 of 4 from the line. First one good. She's in double figures with 10. Sage Mitchell says, let's go Tigers. Second one, bang, bang. 11 now for Hallie. 65-51. The lead has grown to 14 now. Be smart here. And talk about smart. Look at Rowan fight. The steal, the run out, the glass, and 2 more. 18 now for Rowan. Mountain View-Gotebo can't feel it. 67-51. Oh, good Lord, I've got to get a drink and settle myself down on Championship Radio.
Now open for business. Wald Eye Care. The office of Dr. Jesse James Wald in Hobart. Proud to serve Southwest Oklahoma communities. Now, friends, if you need an eye exam, come see us for all your eye care needs. Popular frames such as Oakley, Ray-Ban, and Michael Kors, and more selection. We accept all major health and vision insurance. Same location, 212 South Main in Hobart. Same phone number, 580-726-3301. That's 726-3301. Call or come by to schedule an appointment. We would love to take care of your eyes. At Wald Eye Care in downtown Hobart.
Janie Jackson and Greg Holt, Kiowa County Farm Bureau Insurance Offices in Hobart, Mountain View, and Snyder are plenty proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo Tigers. We're rooting for you. And friends, remember, when you need insurance, see Greg Holt or Janie Jackson, Kiowa County Farm Bureau Insurance Offices in Hobart, Mountain View, and Snyder.
67-51, 2:25 left in the ballgame. Mountain View-Gotebo with the lead. Haley Mack falls down, and a blocking foul going to be called. They call this one Paisley. I think they did, and that'll be her 4th. Nope, they called it on Carney instead, and that'll be the 3rd on Josie. Inbounds pass caught right side. Morgan for 3. Shot won't go. White with the rebound. Boy, she had the putback and then threw it away. 67-51, 2:12 remaining. Game reset. Just 1 team foul has been called on Mountain View-Gotebo in the 4th.
That is big.
2-shot situation on any non-shooting foul, or foul for that matter, anything but a player control foul. It'll be 2 shots for Mountain View-Gotebo. 1 timeout left for the Whippets. 3 for Mountain View-Gotebo, and a foul will be called. Becky Jenkins says, way to go, Rowan.
Well, down for the 10 count, and I tell you what, pretty impressive, really, by both teams. Coming on day number 3 for Varnum and day 2 for Mountain View-Gotebo, and you could tell both teams were tired here late.
Micaiah Quitone with 18 in the ballgame. She makes the first of 2 free throws. Well, great coaching job by Richard to get his club ready after using so much emotion and energy in that loss last night, 51-49. Second free throw was no good. They lost in overtime to a team that they had beaten twice. And now, Karen Coakley says, hey, we're $140 away from going to the state tournament. Yes, sirree. 3 ball by Hooper. Shot won't go. Rebound going to be cleared off by Hallie. She'll wisely get it to Quitone, who's had a marvelous second half for Richard Carney. Ball getting tipped out of bounds. It'll still be Mountain View-Gotebo basketball. Tris Gray Finning. What a game, and you bet. You're absolutely correct. So we're going to have 4 teams from the area that will be in the state tournament next week. 3 on the boys' side, 1 on the girls' side, and we cannot wait for championship weekend. Going to be fantastic. 68-51, 75 seconds left in this one. Mountain View-Gotebo getting leveled last night, somehow finding the energy, finding the strength, and come back and play today and winning this thing. Wow.
Yeah, definitely. Kudos, tip of the cap, Coach Carney and his ladies.
Fight to the line. Rowan, who had 13 at the intermission, 18 in the ball game, shoots 2 and makes the first.
Coaches will tell you sometimes they may be that team that comes game number 3. They get to sneak up on somebody that was really disappointed the night before.
Angela Berry says, "Go Cardi girls." Yeah, I think all of them are Cardi girls tonight. I can promise you, Richard and Katie would accept them as their kids. Give some credit there to Haley Mack, who continues to fill it up. Mack now with 22. Final time out of the night taken by Varnum. We're going to keep it right here. It's a 70-53 ball game. 58.5 seconds remaining. So, Chad, we've got Class B on the boys' side. We've got Granite and Duke that qualified last night. And then in Class A, we've got the Bulldogs of Sentinel. They're making their second straight appearance in the state tournament. And now, on a Class B girls level, we have got the Mountain View-Gotebo Lady Tigers.
I don't know what class gets the fairgrounds the first day of the tournament, but A and B will be split up on that Thursday. But if we can obviously make it to cover as many teams as we possibly can, I tell you, we're some radio junkies. You know Barnes and I will be there.
And I'm just going to tell you, there's nothing better than to be in the big house when Larry Reeser says, "Welcome to the big house. It's Championship Saturday." Hallie Carney going to get pushed out of bounds. It's anticlimactic now. I mean, Richard pacing the sidelines, but 50 seconds left in the ball game. His club up by 17. And Hallie going to go back to the line to shoot 2. 11 in the ball game for Carney. Now 12 as that one rolls in. It's easy to shoot free throws now.
Yeah.
You lead 71-53. There's 50 seconds left. Second one on the way. Comes off the front of the iron. Battle for the rebound. Quitone had it and kept it alive to fight.
Quitone and fight.
It's unbelievable. Yeah.
So quick.
71-53. And let's see if Varnum just simply lets this evaporate. We're down to 35 seconds remaining. Let the Mountain View-Gotebo crowd count them down when we get to 10. Shane McCoy, Obler, so amazing. Way to go, Tigers. We're at 25, and you can hear them across the way. Man, this is fun. And I'm going to get emotional, but so what? Down to 10. Now at 5. Mountain View-Gotebo Lady Tigers are headed to the state tournament. 71-53, final score. They win it tonight going away. And they bounce back for their first loss of the season last night and win this one in convincing fashion. 71-53, Mountain View-Gotebo headed to the state tournament. We're back after this on the Fox Radio Network.
Friends, if you've got a powerful hankering for a brand new Ford, you need to come to Cordell and see Tom or David at Wheeler Ford. Now, if you want a truck, an automobile, or an SUV, get a better deal at Wheeler Ford. That's a promise. Plus, you can count on the finest in service. We want your business, and we will take care of you. That's a promise from all of us at Wheeler Ford in Cordell, Oklahoma.
You know, it's easy to take our health for granted, but accident and illness can affect anyone, anytime. That's why it's so good to know Elkview General Hospital is standing by right here close to home, 24 hours a day. Elkview has a wonderful staff of professionals, caring people, our neighbors, right there with skills and equipment that are so vital. Elkview General, the hospital that cares for you. And best of all, it's right here at home. Elkview General Hospital in Hobart.
The folks at Campbell's Diesel Service in Mountain View are proud of the Mountain View-Gotebo students. Hey, listen, we are behind you all the way, so play hard, play smart, because like we said, we are so proud of you. Campbell's Diesel Service in Mountain View, a proud Tigers sponsor.
71-53, the final score. How about Micaiah Quitone? going out and getting the championship plaque. So deserving. What a third quarter she had.
Really had a great third quarter. She was held in check the night before. Last night, Coach Scales had her locked down, but I tell you what, it is so hard to keep all 5 of these ladies down for Mountain View-Gotebo and Coach Carney because they play so hard. They all bring something different to the table, and they play so well together.
20 in the victory for Roland Fight. She led the way in scoring. We talked about Quitone. She had 18 in a marvelous third period when she scored a dozen. 13 in the ball game for Josie Carney. Give 12 to Hallie Carney and 8 to Paisley Eastwood. Mountain View-Gotebo now 27-1 and headed to the state tournament. By the way, a tip of the cap. We've seen some great athletes on the other teams this weekend, and certainly Haley Mack fits that category. She had 22 in the loss.
Yes, you really got tired there late.
Yeah.
She was overcome with emotion there as that game ended. I'm telling you, every Mountain View-Gotebo Lady Tiger personally hugged her as she went through the line. They respect her, and again, it's a very emotional thing when your career comes to an end.
Yep, it did. She gave it everything she had. So many people commenting on the Facebook page. I don't know if we can get everybody, but we'll try. Great job, Lady Tigers, from Amanda Hurd, Lisa Hayhurst Hart. Go, Lady Tigers. Congratulations from Gwen Hall Davidson, Tammy Dodd Nash. Way to go. Ticket punched. Debbie Thurman. Way to go. Heather Rose Farrington, Becky Jenkins, Sage Mitchell, Barbara Martin Howe, Adam Spotted Horse, Marcia Finning, Tiffany Maddox, Watson, Joy Fight Porter, Lisa Campbell Root, Trish Gray Finning, Nicole Monroe, Shane McCoy, Karen Coakley, Katie Coakley, Sharon Young Dietrich, Rondi Albright, all with congratulations and a championship.
Oh, you got him?
Yep,
right.
And I switched over. I went over to KTGS. Let me quickly. You give me a little bit of advice here, and I'll quickly dial up the 107 zone look.
Let's see. Advice that I would give Michael Barnes.
Yeah. Give me some advice.
Well, I'll tell you what. We both need some advice. That's probably the best thing I can tell you.
Don't eat yellow snow. That's what my advice is.
That's right. I tell you what, we are looking forward to it. The game coming up next, it'll be the Hobart Bearcats, the Apache Warriors. That'll be right here on KTJS 1420. We've got music on the way on Classic Hits 97.7. It will be Retro Mix. But Cameron is at Van Oss. And for the third time, Hobart and Apache will lock horns for a regional championship.
All right, I want to get the folks on the zone. Belinda Leopard Hooper, Cheryl Fearless Setzer, Ashlyn George, Courtney Goen, Lisa Wright Stevens, Anita Seabold Hewitt, Kelly Hilburn, Kim Boydston Harrison, Lisa Frank Brown. Thank you so much for the kind words. We appreciate you and love you. And Jenny Fullard Vincent, State. Oh, what a weekend it has been. I tell you what, you would think that I would get some rest tomorrow.
Nope.
No way.
You got an early
no way.
time,
I
buddy.
will be up at 7 o'clock on the road, headed to
Attaboy.
Altus Air Force Base for an 18-round of boy time with my boyfriends, and I'm looking forward to it. And then we're going to get ready for next week. It'll be championship week. So again, congratulations to Granite, congratulations to Sentinel, and congratulations to Duke on the boys' side, advancing to the state tournament, and now the Mountain View-Gotebo Lady Tigers. You know my affinity, you know my love for the Carney family. This is great. I talked to Richard over the summer when I found out that they had moved to Mountain View. I said, "What are you doing?" And his reply was, "Barnes, you're not the only one that can move away. I did too, like you did." But we're back together here at the Big House this next weekend. Thank you, Chad Fox.
Thank you.
Appreciate you, brother. We'll talk to you next week on Championship Radio, 107 The Zone and KTJS.